Is it on? Check, check. Are we on our adventure? Check, check.
Where are we going?
I think we're going to, it's called the Wedge. The Wedge?
The Wedge Overlook.
The Wedge Overlook. Woohoo! Chloe can't wait. Molly's just excited that she can be on her Switch. And we're on our way.
As we approached the rim, we paused to enjoy the view for a few minutes before going off to find a campsite and setting up our tent for the night. Ariel and I woke up the next morning to enjoy the sunrise. It was quite spectacular, especially with the canyon view. While there were a few sites that were right on the rim, we decided to be a little bit off just so that Chloe could have a little room to run off leash. That being said, we were still fairly close.
Dan, this is where the picture's at right here. This is the picture. A little windy last night. First night in the tent. But we made it.
While everyone else was asleep, Ariel and I got to work setting up the kitchen for the morning. Roasted part and part every morning.
We forgot our oven mitts, so Dan is using the paper towel.
After our coffee was brewed, we stopped to enjoy the view. For breakfast, we had some delicious tempeh bacon and tofu egg scramble. After coaxing out a grumpy sleeper and letting her enjoy breakfast, we decided to head out on the road and get down into the canyon. We stopped at a place called Buckhorn Wash, which consisted of some petroglyph drawings from ancient peoples. It really was incredible to see. Shortly after that stop, we found an off-road trail and decided to try it out. It was our first time taking the Frontier off-road, but it was quite a lot of fun. Ariel was driving for most of it, and she was a lot more confident than I was that the truck could handle it. The Jeep, on the other hand, had no problems. While the footage we do have from this drive is fairly tame, you'll have to forgive me, because as cameraman, on the more technical parts, I had to guide Ariel in the truck and was not recording. When one of the trails stopped, we got out to walk a little bit and let the dog explore. It was breathtaking. We got back in our cars and explored another section of the trail that actually was even more technical than the first little bit. This was probably more of a moderate, and this is where I really started to get stressed a bit. We did have one little mishap where we ultimately bent the trailer hitch electrical hookup, but it wasn't too bad. Unfortunately, we had to head back to Salt Lake as Ariel had to work on Sunday. And as you can see, as we got closer to the city, the weather was not as fun. So clearly we picked a good weekend to go out and explore.